You know, like, edit a bunch of stuff. There's credits. But yeah, this is being delisted on the 6th, and it's not on sale for some reason. But what sucks, I'll probably make another video about that, because I kind of don't want to ramble at the end of this. But yeah, OBMNB announced that they're ending any new content for both games. T Solmar did. And now they're having a lot of sale of stuff like Human World outfit, suit outfit, and it's like, I'd like to buy it, but I can't afford it because that's like $13 each. And like, who knows what else there'd be for the rest of the month, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it's depressing as hell. I've played that game since 2021, and it's meant a lot to me. And it's just like, they added a bunch of stuff to Nightbringer. They were like, suddenly like, no, like, I expected them to end new events and stuff in original, because they were really pushing Nightbringer as a replacement, even though. But I'm guessing what my think is that why they're doing it from both games is that the amount of players I thought would move from original to Nightbringer didn't happen. There were still a lot of people that play original. So, yeah. But it's depressing. Yeah, time of day. Oh, you can like set it to, you know, light's coming in, it's dark. Right, like 4 a.m. Sun's coming up. Yeah, it's a good time. 7:45. Okay, you can add them to favorites. I didn't see that before. We'll add Meat Bee Machine to favorites. That's pretty much the reason I bought this. Starting in the middle of the game, get a score of at least 4,000. And so yeah, we just you stick it by the dice. Okay. But yeah, that's the challenges. Yeah, there's online multiplayer too if anyone wants to play like something with me. I thought I set the room labels to be on. Yeah, I was sure I set them on, but whatever. Got extras. Trophies. Thing is, there's a lot that are like multiplayer or whatnot, but there's not like, you know, challenges, yeah, rewards. Yeah, I can't read a lot of these because of my screen on this is so small. We'll play the credits while I rant about OBMNB. Oh, it's not even going to be full screen. What the fuck? But yeah, yeah, they're in 2023 April they released Nightbringer, which is meant as like a sequel game, but it was a lot more money greedy. You couldn't do like have unlimited if you trade in Raven. Like you could do it as many times as you wanted to get free double points. You couldn't use like our demon vouchers. You couldn't use double points to buy demon vouchers. A lot of stuff was just more expensive. And it was a skill-based game, like with the, you know, battles. Like the battles in OBMNB are easier. They're more like it's a simple rhythm game. But in Nightbringer, it's a harder rhythm game. It's called Ruri Tunes, and they released a beta of like Ruri Tunes for people to play like ages before they even announced Nightbringer. But yeah, but you also have to get cards, and they have to be high level enough to skip, like to get higher amounts in the rhythm game. So like you can't get a higher level, like you can't get like an A or an S, which allow you to, you know, you know, continue on to the next part with a skip, like get like the items from that, or you know, you need a C, I think, to skip to the next part. But anyway, you need higher level cards. But the card system in it, they used to give you, like, in OBMNB original, like, if your card got leveled, you could increase it by items you would get through the job system. But in this, you actually have to have, like, the Joker or whatnot, either another version, like, leveled up the card, or, like, which means you're having 2 of the card. Like, duplicates mean extra level of the card, it's like skill level, or pay. And it's like, you know, and then they were given free karma weight, which is good, because I was using karma for, because karma is what you use to exchange gifts in Wanderer's Wanderings, which is this, like, 3D model scenario thing. And then they got rid of giving free karma if you had VIP, like the VIP membership daily. So I you know, I canceled my membership because I don't play Nightbringer that much, unless I have to, like, get something, or there's a login bonus, but I don't, like, actively play it. Like, I'm still in, like, around chapter 15, lesson 15. So, because I just don't like it. The characters, it was like it got better apparently afterwards. Like, you get back to your own time, but the main premise of it was that you were forcibly sent back in time to, like, it's kind of like an alternate reality, because there's things that don't add up. Like, Luke's born already, and Luke was born later. It's just apparently after the Celestial War. Rad hasn't been set up yet, but Rad was in, you know, already in place when Lucifer first met Diavolo, you know, stuff like that. Timeline don't add up. But anyway, you're sent forcibly back in time, and you have to, like, reforge pacts and bonds with the brothers that you already have had, like, 4 seasons to build up, you know, bonds and know these characters for years and stuff. So it kind of, like, reset their character development, and it felt, to me, it felt bad to play, like, any romance to them, because you're like, you know, they're fresh out of trauma, you know about them, but they don't know about you, and they're just, like, you know, it felt mean, like, taking advantage of them. Especially for my favorite character, the Fourthborn, because he was just, you know, just got physical form, and he was, you know, he's not doing good, and it felt like dealing with a toddler versus, you know, my husbando. So that's how that is with OBMNB Nightbringer. I don't like it. Like, after, and it seemed like it took so long to get back to her in time. Like, I figured it'd be like after lesson 20, and then 20 came and went, and then there'd be lesson, you know, I thought, well, at least they'll start with the 2nd season and get it. No, they got 3 seasons. The original OBMNB had 4, and they were planning a 5th season, and they kept, like, talking about it. And then suddenly there was no news, and then they were like, here's Nightbringer, and there'll be no new story in original, which they didn't announce publicly, like, widely. It was on a Reddit AMA. But, yeah, it's just a mess, because it was pushed that the servers on original were so, you know, outdated, had been going on, that they needed to get a newer version. And they pushed it as, you know, being this future-proof thing, even though it was more money greedier. But that it was going to have the story, it was going to have the events, it was going to have different, you know, things like Wanderer's Wanderings, the Snapchat ripoff, I can't remember what it is, Fab Snap. Yeah, it was portrayed as this, you know, this is going to be the continuation, and then they just had their anniversary in April, which was their year anniversary, and then they had their halfway point celebration not too long ago, and then yeah, announced before even the original one hits its 5th year anniversary, which is going to be on the, you know, in December this year. They were like, oh, no new content for either game, and I don't know what they mean by what constitutes new content, because they just released these date tickets, which was a new feature they had, you know, talked about from the very beginning that this was going to be a thing with Nightbringer, and then they released the date tickets, and they were, you know, let me do the math here. We got 39.99 plus 15% tax. Yeah, $45.98 if I was to buy one of them. But right now there's only Lucifer and Mammon, which are the 2 most popular characters. But it's just like, you know, like, you know, are they going to, is that constitute the new content? Are they going to release for the other characters? Because, like, I was hoping to get for, you know, my favorite character that is practically married to my MC from the first game since the first year. Like, I love him so much. I have so much merchandise of him, and it's like, I was like, even though it's expensive, like, it comes with 300 double points, which is their, like, in-game premium currency. So I was like, okay, yeah, I get this AMSMR story, like, fancy thing, you know, plus that. I'll get that for myself for Christmas if they release it for this character. But now, like, are they going to do it? Because it's not listed on the, you know, December schedule. So is that new content? 2 new content? They're having, like, come back, like, they've just started doing, like, recently, outfits from original that they're putting into Nightbringer that you have to pay for, and they just released my favorite outfit, which is his Human World outfit, which, because he looks like a boardwalk detective, and they have the suit, which was from their fully voiced Happy Devil Day event. But yeah, so it's like no more. They just did a survey like a couple months ago about what events people would like, what styles of events and stuff, and then just like suddenly no new content at either game. Like, what cards were they going to have? You know, will you know, revivals be counted as new content? They say they're going to occasional past events, like do the nightmares count as past events? You know, stuff like that. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, and here I am rambling like I wasn't going to, but it's better to put it somewhere else. I'm just so upset. Like, I'm just so, because I'm so broke right now. My pay that I got for the election was sent by mail, and you know, there's a Canada Post strike, so it's kind of in limbo when I'm going to get paid. And I'm just, it's like, there's so much stuff I'd like to get, and I can't, and it's ending, and I'm so tired, and I want to enjoy it, but I'm so sad. Like, this is something I've had a part of my life for the last few years. I've written, it got me being creative again, it got me socializing with people, I've met friends with it, and it's like, just the suddenness, it just felt so, you know, what the fuck. Like, they blaming that the reaction that people had to the date tickets was like, with it, like the toxic fans and stuff, but it's like, you know, they've been the transparency has been shit since Nightbringer was released, and you know, it's just been like a shift from, you know, we're fans of this series too, we love the characters too, like, you know, our dear denizens to greed, and that was like the push, it seemed like the last few months anyway, but who knows. I'm just so sad. So sad. Don't know what to do with it because I'm broke. And I'm supposed to be going away. And that's usually like my thing, is to play the event while I'm away. Like, the first year was great because it was all the fully voiced stuff. And it's just like, what the fuck is my main thing. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this. Stop rambling. Might come back Mean Machine if someone wants me to. I used to be able to get like past the monkey, and now I'm like shit at this game. Anyway, yeah, I used to play like a lot of Tetris, like the Android version, Tetris Blitz on the 3DS and stuff, but I haven't played. Haven't got it. My mind's not in there anymore with it. Anyway, ciao.